9th. Gee, this shouldn't be called 888 Sport, blood. It should be 888 Sport, blood, for this brother. You know them way there. Why is he leading the show? 10 Sport, bruv. What's he talking about? A new host, bruv. Big X, bruv. Hello, welcome to 888 Sport.
What's happening, everyone, and welcome to 888 Sport. On this episode of the playlist, we're going to be ranking some bold predictions. We've got 6 bold predictions for you, and we need your help ranking them. Right, chaps. So this is between now and the end of the season. What I would like you to rank are Mikel Arteta leaves Arsenal, City win the treble again, Tottenham win a trophy, Eddie Howe gets sacked, Ten Hag turns it around, or Aston Villa win the league. Right, now before we reveal, please do us a favour. We're nearly on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and we would love it if you would help us get there. Please do click the subscribe button right now. Thank you very much. Right, it is time to reveal our bold predictions. 3, 2, 1.
See, that's where we go.
Tired Tyson Fury.
Yes, this is where we go, blood. You know what I mean? This is as honest as I can be as well, blood. I'm not even going to lie, fam. You know what I mean? Eddie Howe, I reckon he's getting sacked. I reckon City can come back and do the treble. You know what I mean? The Sharks, you know what I mean? And obviously Mikel Jackson, if Arsenal are a big club, you know what I'm saying? He'll get served up soon. That diet Tyson Fury, yeah, he could turn it around, probably, but turn it around for Man United. Turn it around for Man United is, you know what I mean? Like them lot being in the top half of the table because they've been having a shocking season, you know what I mean? And obviously, the 5th one, I know there's some guys that are wearing like baby Gap clothing right now that would have said Villa would win the league before Spurs win a trophy. But, you know what I mean? They don't know what they're talking about, innit? Them man may speak like Mark Corrigan from Peep Show, blood, but it is what it is. So
Baby Gap was a below the belt move, man. You didn't need to go there.
What do you mean?
The Baby Gap. You didn't need to do the Baby Gap
I'm
thing.
sorry.
You know you're not.
I know
you're not. You've redeemed yourself.
Outside the top 2, which I think we've all agreed on, I think outside the top 2 bold predictions, the rest seem some way off.
You think the City treble is more likely than a manager at Newcastle losing his job?
Yeah, because I think Newcastle have already gone through a bad patch this season, and there's no real question marks about Howe's job. There's more questions from fans, and this ain't Newcastle fans outside looking in, than there is internally in the club. I think when you look at what Howe's done in the first year and a half, he's done a very admirable job, to say the least. I know they got knocked out the way they got knocked out in the Champions League. It's their first year back. I think he's quite safe for now, unless all unravels. Similar with Mikel. I think Mikel's job is safe. I think it'd have to take an almighty dip this season.
What about if Arsenal don't make it into the Champions League spot?
Oh yeah, the problem. Big problem.
Yeah.
He will be.
As things stand, Tottenham are only a point behind.
Yeah. But as things stand, 2 weeks ago, as things stood, we was top of the league.
But that's even more of what
De Bruyne returns to training. Look what happens, man.
But we can only hope that the next 2 weeks or the next 2 months we're sitting in a different position.
Yeah. It's an interesting one. So we've basically all agreed, even Turkish, that Howe's
Christmas, you lot were first, blood. New Year's Day. Or 4th, blood.
Arsenal,
should be
Arsenal
blood, you know what I mean? Because they went from the invincibles to the invisibles, blood. Holders to folders, blood. Leave a Arch FC, blood. You know what I mean?
What did you man go from to?
Huh?
Tell me what Tottenham.
Bro, listen, you see when I stream, yeah, I got my Carabao Cup there, pride of place next to me, bro. It happened. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're Carling Cup, blood. You know what I mean? Black and white ribbons and that.
Wasn't it Worthington them times?
Yeah. No, that was before. We won the Worthington 2, blood. We got two, blood.
You'll never sing that, innit?
We got
They
two.
beat Leicester. I remember they beat Leicester.
We got 2, won the Worthington and the Carling, so respect it.
Say no more. Respect.
Sure, it's like
From your perspective, we've all got the treble really high.
I was trying to be like, I was
wanted
writing
to
down,
play
thought I'd
top.
put City low, try to be humble and all that. But then I looked, I was like, it is more likely than most of those things on there. And like, I don't know, maybe not, because we have got Spurs in the FA Cup now, and they are. I think Pep said when we won the treble, the one thing he wants this year is score a goal at Spurs, and that's all he wants. Because there's some magic there. I don't know what it's all.
How do you feel about retaining the European Cup? Like, is it?
I think it's possible. Yeah.
100%.
I don't predict it, but I look around Europe and think, nah, KDB came back at the weekend and he just looked ready. He looked ready, and like I think Klopp did that quote about, he started warming up in the Premier League shaking, and it's true. Like, he's got this aura about him right now, and it does feel possible, because I don't think we barely got going yet, and all of a sudden, like, we've just about turned our form and we're only a couple of points off the top as it is, and I don't know. I think it's possible, and I don't know about treble, but I think it's more likely than
Your
the
favourites,
other options.
your favourites
you
in
know?
every competition. It's
It's-
still its favourites.
I think the fear factor is real. I really think it is. I don't think it's a coincidence that you guys have all put this pretty likely, because I think the City have got that proven pedigree. And
By the way, me putting City treble over the trophy, yeah, I'm counting the Club World Cup blood, because they ain't beating us, bro. What's man talking about?
So, have anybody got you've got Tottenham on the list? I haven't even got Tottenham
I
on
saw
the
that.
list.
Yeah, I saw that.
I got Ten Hag nowhere near it because he ain't got a chance, mate. Ten Hag's a clown. Old Trafford's falling down. Yeah,
Oh, that's a file.
no, it's true. Old Trafford's falling down. Ten Hag's a clown. Plays a stadium 10 more years. City boys on the base.
Do you genuinely think that Ten Hag's done?
I honestly
pull it
think
round.
I don't think he's no chance. And what does turning around mean? Top 4 for United? It has to mean that
top
surely.
4.
Could be
top
cane
4.
rolls for Ten Hag, blood. You know them way there. That would be turning it around. No, it would be, blood. What's man talking about?
No, I'm with Steve. I've got Ten Hag turning around third here, yeah, but I can't see it. That's why outside the top 2 predictions, everything else is wild to me.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
I think
In
he'll
fact, a
stay,
long
but I
time
don't
ago.
think he'll turn
just
it
don't-
around.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
he'll
they're
stay there.
7th or 8th or something.
He'll be their
potentially,
manager at
yeah.
the end of the season.
Yeah.
Most regardless is.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
will he
think
be
so.
their manager starting the new season? Like, there's a lot of managers like
yeah,
Eddie
yeah.
Howe. I reckon he won't get sacked this season.
But he
I
won't
reckon him
start.
and Ten Hag's jobs are on the line. Like, they're going to go into the new season. Will they want them at the helm after the season that they've had if they don't turn it around? Think about it. Hold on a minute.
hang
How
on a
come
minute.
Pochettino ain't on this list, blood? Hold on a minute. No. Pause, blood. You know the hold up. Wait a minute. Nah, I've been stitched up, blood. Lilo and stitched up, bruv. Where's Maurice? Where's the Argentine Mr. Bean fan?
We need a plus
Do you know what I
one,
mean?
don't we? You know
He
what I
should be on. No, ban this, blood. What's man talking about, blood? What's man talking about, blood?
The thing is, though,
Which
okay,
one should I move first,
Let's
blood?
pretend that Pochettino's in this list as well.
He
Even
should
even
be.
for X, like, let's just pretend it.
I don't think it's unrealistic.
That could
realistic, that's the
mean
thing.
that.
But what would be the
If you
bold
know that
prediction?
Howe's
Yeah,
going to,
Bro, this,
you've got to do it
bro,
early.
I mean,
further,
exactly.
bro,
You've got to go
Poch
early
it.
because
Where
there's
you
only
lot
so
now?
many managers available.
Where you lot now at the moment, by the way?
Mid-table.
No,
Slap bang
what
in the
is
middle
it?
of
Like,
mid-table.
what-
10.
10th. Gee, this shouldn't be called 888 Sport, blood. It should be 888 Spot, blood, for this brother. You know them way there. Why is he leading the show? 10th Spot, blood. What's he talking about? A new host, bruv. Big X, bruv. Hello, welcome to 888 Sport. You know what I mean? I'm expressions using,
than I've ever
and
done
I'm
it.
speaking like this just so everybody can understand.
In
me.
fairness, that's
I'm
better than I've
speaking
ever
like
done
Carlton Banks or a man from Harvard University. You know them way there. You know what I mean? Do your job. What's man
welcome to
talking
Chose
about?
Banks.
Say you
man.
can't.
888
If
Spot.
I were
blood.
choosing, you'd do it.
Why is Poch not?
Well, I'm just
honestly,
being a
Rory,
City
yeah,
fan,
banter
so I
aside,
think,
if
but-
Poch, yeah, if Poch
reason why.
getting sacked was on the list, yeah, would you reckon it would make your top 5?
No,
Honestly,
only,
bold, though, it's
only
not
because
bold.
he's a year. Eddie Howe and Eric Ten Hag. They're kind of a year ahead. This
Oh
time
no,
next year,
I meant if it was on. You see, if Poch,
I don't think
He's in my
Pochettino would get
list.
sacked.
He's in my list.
Do you think he could get sacked?
If he was
like,
an
he
option,
wouldn't.
he'd be.
Yeah, I'd have him.
I'd
have him on
I'd
there.
like
He's
him to
more
get
likely
sacked.
to get sacked than Arteta. I'll be honest.
100%. 100%.
I'd
That ain't
like
bold,
that
is
to
it?
be
That's the
true.
thing. It's
Yeah.
a bold
I'd-
prediction.
I'd
I'll take
really like
Pochettino
Pochettino to
sacked.
be sacked, but I don't
Because
think
you
he will
lot, like, obviously, unless Todd Bowie, he's not like Abramovich, unless everything's changed. Do you know what I mean? You lot are mercenaries, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know
sack
why?
anyone.
Do you know why I
bro.
don't think
You get me?
that
Like the
sacking is-
Super Bowl settings at Chelsea, he's sacked.
They've already
Sacked.
sacked Pochettino's like
I don't
that's
even
what I
watch
mean.
the sport, but I know man gets sacked.
I just
blood.
don't think that they can sack him because he's the best football thing about the club.
Mm.
Like, there's any manager that goes into Chelsea in this setup is set up to fail. So changing a manager doesn't really change the culture of the club. It doesn't really change anything. The new manager's going to come in and still have to pick 11, 20-year-olds.
With Arteta, listen, unless
He ain't going
shit
anywhere.
really does hit the fan this season, and we're talking
is
not
it
making
hit-
top
is
4.
it not hitting it? Are you not saying
there's a
unless
mess, isn't
something
there, right
happens
now, you know
that's
what I mean?
currently happening? You've won 1 in 7.
I think we're in a mini crisis right now.
Yeah, that's what. So
We
you know
need
when
to
you
hit the
say
ground
unless something happens, that's happening.
No, but I mean, and listen, there's 2 ways you can not win the league. You can fight tooth and nail till game week 33, 35, 36. Or you can fall off and come to the beginning of May, you're not even in contention. That's 2 different ways that will be judged in 2 different ways off the back of it. I think if he fights tooth and nail for it and come game week 36, we miss out.
What makes him
You're
leave?
not
doing
What happens?
That's
What happens?
not-
You know what's crazy?
you-
Yeah.
that's gone.
Nah,
but
I'm
as an
putting
Arsenal fan, I'm
Pochettino
not
on
going to
this list,
predict
blood.
that that's going to happen and then predict what I'm going to think of Arteta.
But what
I'm
makes it
gonna hope
happen?
that
What makes it happen?
what do
You know,
you
what like if Arteta
Dropping
leave,
out
what
of Champions
actually happens? What's going to cause it to happen to make it true? If it did happen.
The suggestion of top.
What about if you finish 4th?
So if he didn't finish top 4, yeah.
Yeah, for me, if he didn't finish top 4 this season, gone.
What about
What
if he finished fourth
will,
though?
though.
So last season, second, top for so long.
They'll finish
Fourth, he'll stay.
and
He'll
win
stay
more
fourth.
trophy and he won't get sacked.
No, I don't think he'll get sacked 4 or 5.
They won't get sacked. That's
That-
why I'm
that
bringing
would
that
be- that would
Argentine
be-
Mr. Bean on my list instead.
That would be
Because-
stagnation.
No, big man thing, because Chelsea, they're savages.
He's not far off the truth.
I'm
there, 'cause
serious.
this is my personal opinion. As a fan, if we
Yeah.
don't finish in the top 4 this season off the back of the hope and belief we had and the first season of expectation since maybe 08, then it's not good enough. But the Arsenal board, think about the trust they've put in and think about how many keys they've given him to the club from the ground up. For them to make that
There's
decision.
so many errors. It's their money, and they've made so many errors.
Who they?
Arteta and his team have made so many errors in terms of.
But they've also
recruitment.
They've also made so many good decisions to get us to a position.
I think you could argue that the reason why Arsenal are stagnating and struggling at the moment, twofold. They spent 70 million quid on Kai Havertz, and he hasn't done what he was supposed to do, which we all knew, but Arteta didn't. You've got the Raya situation that is created by Arteta. I think he's unlucky.
Absolutely mental.
He's unlucky.
Self-inflicted, isn't it?
But it's completely self-inflicted.
But do you know what it is with Arteta, yeah? I recently said he's got special qualities, and recently I've been frustrated with him. I'd stand by he's got special qualities. Look how many managers have come into this league since Pep and Klopp have been in the league, and none of them have been able to even enter the conversation with Pep and Klopp. Managers with big credentials, Tuchel, Conte, Jose Mourinho at United and at Spurs.
Conte won the league, but yeah.
But I mean, he won it in the first season. They was all there.
Yeah.
You know, in terms of coming back into the league with Tottenham, we can name Ten Hag's another one now. So many managers have come in with a good background, trophies in their back pockets, and they haven't even entered the conversation with Pep and Klopp. Arteta's the first manager since Pep and Klopp have dominated this league to even enter the conversation. I'm not here saying that's success. Before the comment section say, "Oh, it's not success." But what I'm saying is, if I take a step back and analyze it, no other manager who's come in with credentials. Because 3 years ago when Tottenham got Conte in, I was like, what are Arsenal doing?
That's the one,
We've got a manager with credentials there. We've got money to spend now, and you don't want to bring him in?
There was no
That was
way
off the back of losing out to him in the top 4 race, do you remember? So fast forward 2 years and look at how it's unfolded. Arteta's the only one since Pep and Klopp have come in to enter that conversation. Now, will he...
Arteta has got special qualities, blood. Last season, I haven't seen a title bottled like that in that fashion.
Wait for that.
And this season, being top at Christmas, and fourth at New Year's Day, blood. I swear, these man losing their title faster than Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, blood. You know them way there, blood. So for me, he has got special qualities, blood. You know what I mean, fam? So I might have to put him right back on my list, mate. You know what I mean?
Australian. Is that your Australian?
No, that would just be saying mate. That would just be saying mate, blood.
You know, if you're not the challenger, like say Villa finish above you in the league, you know, if Liverpool do it, I think Arsenal fans will probably be able to swallow it. If Man City finish above you, again, I think you can swallow it. But you know, under Wenger, I think Arsenal fans could tolerate almost anything until Tottenham started finishing above you, and that's when it kind of clicked with a lot of fans. If Villa end up being the challenger, if Unai Emery, your former manager, ends up being the challenger, do you think that could be the moment where people start asking serious questions about Arteta?
A manager that wasn't given as much time and as much money as Mikel Arteta.
Because, mate, I've got Villa more likely to win the league.
A manager
Tottenham
that
to win
was
the trophy.
sacked, you know what I mean, before he was even able to do, and the fans turned on him, you know what I'm saying?
No
Not
respect.
Trust me,
I
good
can't
evening,
actually
mate.
believe, how like what you lot have gone through under Arteta and how, you know what I mean, he managed to stay in the job, like what you lot did to Unai Emery was criminal.
Yeah,
bruh.
tell him.
I'm not even gonna lie. What do you think though, Turk?
He's
I'm
also done more in his time at Villa than Mourinho done at Tottenham, Conte done at Tottenham.
Yeah, but I'm bigging him up. So you're saying that's not a slight to me, black.
Yeah, but you're acting like, you know, because we've lost him, that we should be in a position now where we're looking at him thinking, oh, have we missed out?
Are you looking at
This
him
is the
thinking,
first time in a league season that Emery's actually near a conversation for a title. First time.
he's with Villa. He's at Villa.
Aside from PSG.
Remember Villarreal, he was doing good, you know.
Not in the league.
What?
Europe, yeah.
No, they knocked you out. They beat Arsenal.
They didn't.
They beat
In
Arsenal.
Europe, but in
He
the
turned
league,
up at, they won at the Emirates. Unai Emery came to the Emirates. Unai Emery came to the Emirates and beat Arteta.
Dracula,
In the
blood. Good
league,
evening.
finishing sixth,
That's
seventh.
right. Fist you man up, blood. I remember.
I don't need Villa to
Villa
be above us or challenge for me to be discontent with what Arsenal do.
There is no way that'll go down well, though. If Emery finishes above Villa, so Arsenal. Villa.
Opposition fans,
I don't-
opposition
that'd be bad,
fans
that'd
will
be bad.
use that more than anything.
I'll be
I think some of your own fans will
What would you mean? You wouldn't be
Yeah.
upset?
I'll be upset, but it's not. I'm not looking at Aston Villa as the metric of if we finish above them, I'm going to be happy if we finish behind
It'd be a
them.
terrible indictment of
dagger,
Arteta.
though, wouldn't it? It'd be like
It'd be a
the
terrible
final,
indictment of Arteta.
Yeah, if
wouldn't look good.
You
Wouldn't
fail
look
the title race.
Wouldn't look bang on. It wouldn't look good.
Earlier when I was saying what I said about Arteta and special qualities, Emery's another manager that had qualities that come into the league and struggled.
I'm disappointed with you on one metric.
What's that?
I really thought that you would agree with me that Aston Villa are more likely to win a league title than Tottenham win any trophy. Disappointed. I thought we were going to unite on this.
You know what? I was tempted.
Disappointed.
Look at you.
You let me down. Let me down a
I was
bit.
tempted still. I was tempted, but I just thought, you know what? I'm going to just be real with it. I don't.
Let me down.
Villa ain't winning the league. Villa ain't winning
No,
the
but
league.
it's not about Villa winning the league. It's about them never winning a trophy again.
I believe.
You know when they won the league?
You know
it
what's
was closer
crazy?
to the Victorian era than it was to today. To the Victorian era.
Bro.
Seriously, you know when all the women were wearing those mad dresses and
What I want to know,
corsets and
listen,
that.
I don't
That's-
know why you're
That's
talking
what
about
was
women
going
wearing
on.
mad things,
That's what
bro.
was
I'm
going
telling
on in
you,
this
fam.
country.
I swear
that
down,
was closer
blood.
to them winning the
Listen,
league.
this brother
you know,
came on
fellas wearing top
888
hats.
Sport,
and
yeah, with a baby grow on, blood. You know them? What's he talking about, fam?
So
Bro.
Tottenham winning a trophy is not on the list. We all agree.
No, it is on the list.
No, it's
bro.
not.
This
It's
man
not on
talking
any- it's on
about
your
it.
list. It's
And
not
the
on
Argentine Mr. Bean, yeah, getting served up, blood, is also on the list.
Tottenham
fam.
aren't on anyone's list.
You know them way there.
So we've all concluded.
It's
thank
on.
you for
It's on
watching.
Turkish's list,
No, we've all
and it's on
concluded.
Steven's
It's
list.
it's uni-
Obviously,
universal.
this brother can't see.
It's
He used too
unanimous.
much hair gel in his hair, and it's going down into his eyes.
It's unanimous.
You know them way there.
that
I don't know
Tottenham
what
are
it
not
is,
gonna win a
fam.
trophy.
I
Aston Villa
really-
are more likely to
No,
win the league.
That is not
than Tottenham
unanimous.
win the trophy.
No, it is
All
not,
agree.
blood. The only thing unanimous is this guy's wearing a triple XL t-shirt, blood. You know what I mean? That is it.
Right. That's the list. Tottenham on it, and Eddie
Tottenham
Howe
are
is going
on
to get
the
the
list.
tic tac.
You know what I mean? Rory's dressed like Peter Pan, and yeah, we move.
Thanks again for watching. If you want to see us rank the top 5 January signings of all time, click the link right now.